Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and keeping warm in this very cold weather that we're currently having. This is the preview of West Ham's 11th away game of the 23-24 Premier League season, where we travel up to Yorkshire to Bramall Lane to take on Sheffield United this Sunday afternoon for a 2 o'clock kickoff live on TNT Sports. As always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some very nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets and polo shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out as well. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting 39 separate food banks last time I heard. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I that have been really struggling over the last 4 to 5 years now. Now guys, as always, there's going to be timestamps in the description, so by all means please do stay with us for as long as you can if you have the time. If not, that's fine as well. Jump around to the sections that you want to listen to, and I'll try and give you as much information as I possibly can. So if you're enjoying it, please do like, share and subscribe. So let's get that out of the way. Now, as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the officials. The referee for this game is Michael Salisbury. The assistants are James Mannering and Richard West. On the fourth official duties, we have Darren Bond. On VAR, yes, unfortunately, guys, it's back. There's Robert Jones, and his assistant is Dan Rabatham. Now, normally, at this time of the video, we would talk about the last 6 games that we against Sheffield United, but the last time we played them away was back in November 2020, where we won 1-0 with a goal from Hilaire on the 56th minute, so the last 6 isn't really relevant. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, our squad is totally different. With the exception of 4 players, the squad is totally different since then. And likewise with David Moyes' Premier League away record against Sheffield United as well. He's only played twice, he's won 1, he's drawn 1. That's it. Boom. It's not relevant in any shape or form. Now, Sheffield United are rock bottom of the Premier League after 20 games, winning 2 games, drawing 3 and losing 15, scoring 15 goals and conceding 49 goals. So for those keeping track, they're on a minus 34 goal difference on just 9 points. Now, their home form so far this season even shows they've won 2, drawn 1 and lost 7, scored 10 and conceded 24. So again, for those keeping track, minus 14 goal difference at home. And their last 5 home games in the Premier League show they've won 2 and lost 3. Now, Sheffield United have a 31-man squad versus our 23-man squad. But they have a shed load of injuries, guys. Only Newcastle have more injuries than Sheffield United from what I've been seeing, which we'll come on to in just a moment. Now, new Sheffield United manager Chris Wilder's go-to formation since being appointed on the 5th of December on an 18-month contract doesn't really seem to be all that much faith in him as it stands. I mean, why not? He practically fucked Middlesbrough, so why not? On a flat 3-5-2 formation, this is what he likes to play with. Now, Sheffield United's style of play itself is attacking down the right-hand side, playing with width, playing with long balls and taking long shots as well. They seem strong at protecting the league every now and again, but they are weak at finishing chances, defending set pieces and counter-attacks, and avoiding fouls and dangerous errors, and they are very weak at defending against attacks down the wings, long shots again and against skillful players, and keeping possession of the ball. So this is the contradictory thing here, guys. Their highest goal scorer at home so far this season in the Premier League is attacking midfielder McBurney with 3 goals and 1 assist, with forward Archer right behind him on 2 goals. Their highest assister at home is attacking midfielder McAtee with 2 assists, with Baldock, not that one, and defender Hamer are both on 1 assist as well as Archer. So yeah, let's not beat around the bush now, guys. Let's talk about Sheffield United's injuries. Now, at the time of this recording, it's reported they have 9 injuries, with defender Basham out all season by the looks of it, with recovery from a couple of ankle surgeries that he's had. Defender Lowe is out with what looks like a muscle strain even, possibly back at the end of this December. Defender Egan may return for this fixture from his ankle injury, as may midfielder Davis with a thigh injury. Defender defender Bogle from concussion. Baldock and defenders Ahmed Hozic and Trusty seem to be out with lack of match fitness, and Jevison could also return from his spell from illness. But as it stands at the moment, guys, everybody's being assessed for their match fitness, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on match day. Now, of course, defender Larouchi, I think you pronounce that, and attacking midfielder Slimani is out at the Africa Cup of Nations, so those guys are unavailable as well, for obvious reasons. Players to look out for: McBurney likes to do flick-ons, he layoffs, play short passes. He's very strong at aerial duels. His average win rate of aerial duels at home is an average of 6.2 per game. He's strong at keeping possession, taking long shots and headed attempts, but he is a discipline risk. Now, forward Archer is likes to shoot from distance. He likes to do layoffs as well, and dribble and play short passes, all of which he is strong at, but he won't dive into a tackle. But he is a counter-attack threat. Sorry, my tongue's all over the place this evening for some reason. Counter-attack threat, strong at key passes and finishing as well, but he is weak at aerial duels and very weak at helping out when defending. Hence him not being able to go into tackles. And McAtee also likes to play short passes. He likes to dribble as well. He's also a counter-attacking threat, and he is strong at through balls, key passes and finishing as well, but he is weak at aerial duels, crossing, passing, holding on to the ball and tackling, as he won't drive into tackles either. Hamer likes to play long balls and balls off the ground often. He likes to tackle but commits fouls often. He is a counter-attack threat as well, and is very strong at key passes, strong at long shots and taking set pieces and defensive contributions and tackling and concentration, but he is weak at aerial duels and is a discipline risk too. Now, this is why I'm saying, guys, that this is an absolute freaking contradiction. That is the sort of information you'd expect clubs to be mid to upper top part of the table with that sort of information. Massive, at least 4 players in there we've talked about that are a counter-attack threat, that like short passes, that like to dribble, that like to commit tackles. It's mad. It's madness that those sort of players are in Sheffield United and they're not mid to upper table. I mean, obviously the table doesn't lie from that perspective. They can't defend, they can't score properly, but yeah, it's crazy. It really, really is crazy. Now, guys, let's turn to West Ham, and this is probably going to be an equally long section as well. We're seven and a bit minutes into the video already. I said it on Tuesday night after the FA Cup game. Obviously, we've got to talk about Ben Rama's red card. It was no need to do that in any shape or form. It was absolutely ridiculous. I guarantee can't guarantee, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ben Rama is off very quickly within the next week or so. I'll be very surprised if we get to see him, obviously, because he's picked up a red card. He's misses the next 3 league games because we're out of the FA Cup. But looking at injuries as well, for that matter, Fornals has picked up a foot injury prior to the FA Cup replay against Bristol. As I say, Alvarez had a tight calf on Friday morning, according to reports, but Alvarez isn't expected to return to fitness for this weekend. As it stands, things may change between here and now. You never know. But that's what the information I'm getting. I do think this is going to be a 1 game too early for Bowen and Paquetá as well, for that matter. One of the highlights, and I don't care what any of you guys say, in my personal opinion, I thought Danny Ings showed good composure with his. He can play out on the wing in the FA Cup, which is an option. I don't think we should take that in any shape or form, but I do think it is an option for us to do. Now, the problem is, if Alvarez is not fit, and with Ben Rama suspended, on top of the Paquetá and Bowen injuries that we've already got, I don't think Zuma is capable of playing 2 games in a week. I thought he looked like a puppet. His legs were awful. His movement was terrible, especially for the goal that Mavropanos created, shall we say. As I said in the video, the midfield and the defence really need to look at themselves, because that was I really hope that David Moyes brought him in first thing Wednesday morning and just went, right, you look at this. This is what you're not supposed to do. This is Sunday League level football that you guys were playing. I really hope he's done that. I genuinely do. Now, but as a result of it, as I say, Alvarez potentially not being there, Ben Rama being out, suspended for 3 games. The starting 11 options are looking a little bit thin, aren't they? I mean, there's no sign of anything coming for Antonio in any shape or form. But from what we've got available, from what I can read, I think this is probably the best starting 11 that we could be putting out. As always, guys, put your comment. I keep forgetting to put it at the start of the video. I don't know why I don't do it. I really don't. But I mean, you guys know you can put comments at any point anyway. But this is the starting 11 that I want to see potentially, if these players are going to be available, because we're just dropping up flyers at the minute. You know, we've been very fortunate over the last couple of seasons with very, very minimal injuries, but we do have them still, as I said. But this is the starting 11 that I think we should be playing if I was in charge of West Ham United. Areola in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Ogbonna, Mavropanos and Emerson. Souček in the hole behind Fornals, supporting Cornet, Ward-Prowse and Sawyer in the midfield, with Mubama up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. If you like what I'm doing, please do like the video. Share this content on any platform, WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, you name it, Twitter, to get as more people involved as possible. We've had a couple of people unsubscribe this week. I can understand that. Not everybody agrees with me, and that's fine. That's the whole purpose of this channel, is to make sure, you know, engage with people. But just go out and go, well, this is wrong, and why do you think that? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah? Debate me. Debate me in the comments. I'm happy with that. Just be, what's the word I'm looking at? You know, I was going to say formalise it. It's not the what, just justify it. Yeah? Why do you think you had a bad game? Yeah? If you think any players had a bad game, tell me why. Don't just say, oh, you think he was crap? Why do you think you had a good game? It's crap. It's bullshit. I'm not going to respond to it, which is why I haven't when people do it. Just debate me. Give me your reasons as to why you think players have been playing well. Give me your reasons why you think the players have been playing badly. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. We should be doing the watch along on Sunday afternoon for that, so make sure you're with us for that. But in the meantime, guys, have a great weekend. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now.